بسم الله وحده والصلاة والسلام على من لا نبي بعده. We talked today about the ghusl, major purification called al-ghusl. Al-ghusl من الجنابة والحدث الأكبر. الغسل عن الجنابة والحدث الأكبر. Ghusl, ritual bath, is obligatory on account of three things. Janaba, major impurity, is needed. Janaba, ghusl is needed for major impurities such as janaba, major impurity, menstruation, and postnatal bleeding. Janaba is caused by two things. Number one, the release of semen with normal pleasure, with sleep or awake by intercourse or any other means. Number two, the other arises immediately when the glands of the male organ penetrate the female genitalia. Whoever sees himself having intercourse in a dream but does not release any semen has nothing to worry about. So you don't have to ghusl if you have a dream and you don't see any wetness on your clothing. Whoever finds dry sperm on his garment and cannot remember when it got there should perform ghusl, should do ghusl. If you find after a couple of days, weeks, that there's janab on your clothing, you must perform ghusl and repeat all salat that was done since the last time you slept. The obligatory parts of ghusl are the intention. So you must have an intention that you're going to do ghusl, major purification. Before you begin, you make the intention. Sayyidina Umar, he says, إنما الأعمال بالنيات, the Prophet says. وإن لكل امرئ ما نوى. Your intention, you must make an intention. فمن كانت هجرته إلى الله ورسوله, he whose hijrah was towards Allah and His Messenger. If you intended to just go and make hijrah to Allah and His Messenger, learn the deen of Allah, that is the best hijrah, that is the best migration. ومن كانت هجرته إلى دنيا يصيبها, or if your intention is to get dunya, أو امرأة ينكحها, or to marry a woman, فهجرته, so his migration is to what he migrated to. So the first one, من كانت هجرته إلى الله ورسوله, he emphasizes and he says again, صلى الله عليه وسلم, فهجرته إلى الله ورسوله, his migration is towards Allah and His Messenger. ومن كانت هجرته إلى دنيا يصيبها, so the first one is beloved, and he repeats it twice. ومن كانت هجرته إلى دنيا, ومن كانت هجرته إلى دنيا يصيبها أو امرأة ينكحها فهجرته إلى ما هاجر إليه. Dunya comes from the word dani. Dunya comes from the word dani. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala azza wa jal, He is dani, He is Dayyan. On the day of judgment, we must all give account what we did in this dunya, because it is a dain, it is a question of what we did here. And when he says فَهِجْرَتُ إِلَى مَا هَاجَرَ إِلَيْهِ, the first one, فهجرته إلى الله ورسوله, فمن كانت هجرته إلى الله ورسوله فهجرته إلى الله ورسوله. Take 2 times, he repeats it. ومن كانت هجرته إلى الدنيا, dani, lowermost thing. The dunya is the far fruit that you can never grasp. ومن كانت هجرته إلى الدنيا أو امرأة ينكحها, or he wants to marry, فهجرته إلى ما هاجر إليه. So his hijrah is to whatever he wants to make migration to. So you must begin with the intention, as this hadith is saying to you. وَإِنَّ لِكُلِّ امْرِئٍ مَا نَوَى, and for every person is whatever he intends, that is what he will get the reward for. Do it doing it, the intention when beginning, before you act and do anything, you make an intention, and then do it one by one, and don't take too much time between doing the parts of the body in terms of washing. And don't forget to scrub all your body parts when you are doing ghusl. Scrub everything as the water is coming from the shower. Scrub all your body parts, and don't forget the place where people sometimes forget the belly button.
My body scrub.
And washing the whole body. Wash the whole body before you make wuzu. And then after that, after you wash your whole body,
After mommy wash
then
my body,
you
yeah,
take wudu.
and then
The sunnah acts are
mommy wash my body.
washing the hands up to the wrist, as in wudu. As in wudu. As in wudu. Rinsing the mouth, inhaling the water into the nostrils, and exhaling. Washing the inner parts of the ear as the lower lobes of the ear. Washing the inner parts of the ear and the lower lobes of the ear, back and forth, back and front. Oh, it is obligatory to wash them back and front. So wash the back of the ear and wash the front. The virtuous acts are beginning with the washing of the impurity. So if your janaba is on, your private part, wash it. Then making your intention at this point, then washing all the parts of the wudu. Washing all the parts of the wudu at least once each. Then the upper parts of the body. So wash the upper parts of your body, beginning with the head 3 times. Wash your head 3 times. Doing the right section, do your right section of the body before you do the left. And try to use as little water as possible. Whoever forgets a spot, if you forget a spot in your body, don't forget to do it after. Go back and do it. Whoever forgets a part of your body, if you forget a part of your body during ghusl, you must hasten to do so as soon as you remember, even if that takes a month or more. He should then repeat all salats. Then you repeat all salats done before. If he delays the washing after such remembrance, then ghusl itself becomes void. If, however, the parts of the forgotten are among those washed in wudu, then the wudu washing would suffice.
Magic.
Things prohibited from somebody who's on janaba. If you're in janaba, major impurity, you cannot touch the Quran. Don't touch the Quran. You cannot Quran. You cannot touch the Quran or read it, or part of the Quran, like this one, part of the Quran. Nor can you enter the mosque. You cannot enter the mosque except you cannot enter the mosque or recite an ayah, except one ayah at a time. If you have janab, if you release some sperm. It is likewise not permissible for one who is inhibited from using cold water. You have cold water and then you want to have sex. Make sure you heat the water, then you do intercourse, or you make agreement that you will you will only have intercourse with your wife after you find hot water, because once you have janaba and you have intercourse, you must take the bath. But if you can't find hot water, then take a bath once you find hot water. Once you find hot water, take a bath, And make sure you pray the prayer on its time, but don't delay the prayer outside its time. For example, if it's Fajr time and you have intercourse, make sure you take a shower and don't delay it to take the shower until Dhuhr time. Okay? If he has wet dream, however, there is no blame on him for finding hot water or not. But now you are blameworthy because you had only cold water and you want to have intercourse. You must find the hot water. And if you can't find the hot water, then do this act another day, because you must take a shower at least. You must take a bath after you have intercourse, because then you cannot pray without ghusl. You can't pray with major impurities such as janaba. You must take a shower from it, which is called ghusl. أقول ما تسمعوا استغفر الله ولكم استغفر الله الغفور الرحيم.